Hi everyone, this is Chris here with My Old House Fix. As you can tell, it's almost winter time around these parts up here in Michigan. So we're doing a last ditch effort to get the porch finished up with all the trim out that we're doing. And so today I just want to give you a couple of quick tips. We're going to give you 3 on hanging trim, just doing trim out and crown molding. So we'll give you a view of the porch and we'll kind of show you what's going on and give you some tips. So as you can see, we're trimming out our porch. We're putting the crown molding on the outside and the half round on the bottom of the beam. It's going to look really good when we get done. You can see the section that we've already started here. And we still have the back portion to go. So we're just hanging that crown. It's kind of a before and after. You can see where we're putting the half round and the crown molding in. Really dressing up this beam now that we've wrapped the LVL beam with the 1x10s. And now we're just finishing everything out to make it match the rest of the porch. So come on up in here and we'll give you a little tour of what's going on. So we're hanging bed molding and we're hanging crown molding in here. So, you know, a lot of people, if you are trimming out every day, if you're a professional carpenter, you're used to hanging crown molding and bed molding and trim, this is probably nothing to you. But if you're a DIYer and you don't do this every day, we're gonna give you a couple of quick tips, 3 of those, to kind of help you work through some of that and make your job a little easier and make sure your gaps look great. So come on over here to the saw and we'll show you. So we have a piece of crown set up in the saw here. We're getting ready to cut it. And again, if you do this every day, you probably know what you're doing and you can cut it, but you can make some templates. So for say like an outside corner or your joints, because you don't want to just butt these up blank end to end. You want to do a 45 angle joint. Kind of make these slide together nice and smooth, right? So what you can do is mock up a couple of samples, just like we have here. So if you're mocking up and want to do, let's say, an outside 45 corner, you can see how that fits there. And then so you know, you can just pop this, when you turn it upside down, pop it up in the saw, and it keeps you oriented. So if you're not doing this every day, these just kind of help to keep you oriented so you get your cuts right, you don't waste a lot of wood. So, you know, whether you're doing an outside corner or your lap joint, you're good to go. One other thing that we do is we prime all of our joints. So as you can see on the trim here, we prime all the joints. So we can cut these and then hang it later. You can see here. So we actually did this, we painted all the trim beforehand, so it's a lot easier to hang. We primed it on the end, did the dry fits, everything's good to go. You can see some of the pieces that we're hanging here. Bed molding in the trim. And another little quick tip I like to give, you know, some of these pieces are really long, right? So if your trim is really long and there's only one of you, I like these poles from Harbor Freight. They're these little support poles. You can jack them up in here. Like having an extra set of hands, so it just kind of helps you out, gives you an extra set of hands, helps you hold that trim while you're nailing it all the way down. So when we get finished in here, we'll have the bed molding all on the top. All of this will match and we'll finally be finished. All right, everyone, just want to give you those quick 3 tips there on working with your crown molding and doing your trim out. You know, 1, making your templates just to keep you oriented if you're not used to doing it every day. 2, you know, it's always good if you don't want to cut in your trim, you can paint your trim, prime the edges so you don't have any bare wood, prime all 6 sides. Then you can pop it up in there. You don't have to worry about any trim out, getting any paint up on your ceiling or down on your other trim. and using temporary poles to kind of help you if you're by yourself and you need an extra set of hands. All right, this is Chris here from My Old House Fix. I'm going to get back to work, and we'll see you guys later. This is Chris out here from My Old House Fix. See you guys. Go fix something.